everyone, today I am going to start another tutorial on how to make this example or model of an Apple Magic Keyboard. So if you don't know what Apple Magic Keyboards are, it's basically like a separate keyboard you can use that's connected by Bluetooth. I'm using one right now, except it does not have the number pad. This one we're making will have the number pad. So first, I got the exact measurements of the keyboard. So if we want to inspect, it'll show the measurements right here. But in a second, we have to go to document settings. So open up a new file and press the down arrow for document settings. The default, I believe, should be millimeters. But I want you to change that by pressing this button, change active units, centimeter, and do not press set as default. Do not press the check bar set as default, please. So then once you got centimeters, you can press OK. And now it's changed. So now we have to take the measurements because this is a model of the actual keyboard and I got the measurements online. So the length is 41.87. The width over here is 11.49. And the height is 1.09. So if you have your own Apple keyboard, Magic Keyboard, you will see that it is slanted because from the bottom it is low, but the top it is high. This one is completely level, so we're not doing something like slant. Okay, so now we have to make our box. So we're going to go under Create, Box, and I recommend you start at the origin after you pick your plane. So remember the bottom plane between the green and red. If you want to do this by the top view, I would recommend that. And now, I want you to, if you see my screen, I want you to see that the 26.67 is highlighted. I want you to change that to 41.87. So it'll look like this. Then press Tab. And then the 7.392, which is the width, should be changed to 11.41, I believe. Then the height should be changed to 1.9 centimeters. I'm just going to make sure because I'm not confident about the width. So it's 11.49. I want you to click this and add a feature. Instead of 11.41, I want to do 11.49. So there you go. Now we have the base of our Apple keyboard. I'm going to give you an option if you want to fill it or curve the sides like these edges right here. I did not do on mine, but on the actual keyboard they are curved, so you have the choice to do that. Next, we have to get in a canvas that looks like this. If you see the bodies, I got this canvas from online and it shows what keys are which. You might have a keyboard in front of you, but most keyboards don't have the number pad. So I just got a picture and I can just copy off of that. Plus, if you're using a Windows keyboard, the buttons are different. Instead of enter, it's return. Instead of backspace, it's delete. instead of Alt hits Option and so on. So you have to change that back. So I will just give you a minute to find a picture, and you can pause right now if you need to. Alright, so if you found a picture and saved it to your sorry, I can't speak today, File Explorer, I want you to go to Insert, Canvas, then Insert from my computer, and I'm going to click on this MQ052, open, and I want you to choose on the plane of your object. In this case, it's a rectangle. And now you see the keyboard is a very precise fit, but instead, okay, I moved it wrong, so I'm just going to insert it very quickly again. So just try your best to match it up. For me, the keyboard, well, the picture doesn't go all the way. So just find what's good. If this looks good, you can press OK. I really think that's perfect. So if yours turned out the same as mine, like it inserted the same, you can turn it 90 degrees, just make sure it's upright, and do 3.7 for the scale, and it shapes up pretty much perfectly. So that's all we're going to do in this video, because in my next two, well, when I was making this, I had to make a very big sketch and trace every single one of the keys, and I don't think we have time for that. And then I had to do another several sketches for making the letters and numbers or symbols. So I'll save that for the next two parts. Maybe one we can just trace the keys, and the other we can get all the symbols, letters, numbers, whatever. So let's save this before we lose it. You can save it as whatever you want. So that is it. If you want to start by trying to trace the keys, please do, but I recommend you wait till my next video so we can trace the keys much faster. Alright, have a great day everyone.